Welcome to EGO NetCast. I am Martin Lindskog. This is solo episode number 95. It's a couple of weeks into the new year, and my reflection is that I will take a break, you could say, and skip the calendar from Christmas time to at least the first week of the new year. And I have got recently a new notebook with 368 pages for the year there from Stalogy, Japanese notebook maker, and I will include a link to my Instagram photo there. I also will talk about in episode 99 why I am taking a break and not recording solo episodes I have done for other shows where I'm co-host, and I have this kind of accountability on a regular schedule. But I have had a sore throat and also coughing with my voice, and I will talk more about that. I've thought about that and done some introspection and to plan ahead and recoup there and recover with my voice. More of that later on. My 3 words for 2020. And during a discussion on the Thistle show, Thistle forum, and they have the Thistle Show podcast at the forum there. On the forum, and I will include a referral link to this community courses and also coaching calls. Great service. They had a challenge there to have one leading word for the year, and I will, as I said, talk about the 3 words. But if I have to take one word, then it will be vision. You have something that you strive for, but it also play with words on this year 2020, that you have a perfect vision, 2020 vision, 20/20. And I will, as I said, include an Instagram photo there with my 3 words, and it was like a quest or a quiz. And see if you could see the words there. And they are observing, analyzing, and monetizing. And in the picture, I had a silver coin with an owl, wisdom, the animal wisdom, and often observing you, sitting in the tree. And then also I had an issue of a magazine, The Economist, the double Christmas edition. That's the analyze part, analyzing the news and get my news source, and that you could support me. It cost about $70 approximately for 12 issues, so like for a quarter. So that's a good source, but it is again a cost that I have to cover in one way or another. And then coming up to the 3rd word is monetizing, to make something of my knowledge and my experience and what I'm presenting in my services and products. So there, the coin again symbolizes that, monetizing. So I could get paid in real money, in silver and gold. I also included in the picture headphones, like a noise cancellation headphones, and that's also to have this vision and focus on what's important in life, in your life, and also when you try to analyzing the news, all the bubbles, all the different so-called corridors of thoughts, and also have an open mind, and also have using your rational mind in order to figure out what's going on in the world. So that's what I would want to continue with, spreading better ideas when it comes to new media, business, philosophy, and the good life, including tea. And talking about tea, I will take a sip here of my own tea blend, black tea blend, T53. And the observing thing there. You observe the world with a clear vision, 2020, and then analyzing, as I said, draw conclusions, adding your 2 cents, that I like that expression, to the conversation. You're curating in different ways, and you're giving pieces of advice to your listeners, to your readers and clients and potential future customers and partners, etc. And the third word, when monetizing on my soft skills here, that's an experience when it comes to business administration, that I have education in, organization leadership, my specialization in business administration from America, the university there, and also the networking as a certified networker, and my knowledge regarding new media. And now I will do a comment on Chris Brogan's 3 words, but I include also his post here. And he has the word push, so push to the edge, to move forward. And then he has a made-up word called structure, sequence. So you have to have a structure in order to do things, and then you have to have a sequence, steps by step. And you could compare that with our podcast, Johan Gustafsson, my co-host, myself. Produktivitet. It's a made-up word in Swedish called productivity and T. So we talk about getting things done, how to be productive, how to get things done, as I said, and also drinking a cup of tea, testing a tea and review it. And that's something that I will offer in the future, some kind of thought and knowledge about this, and see what kind of product, or you could say a magnet in some way, how you have a tea ritual in this case in order to focus on things and get your structure and see the steps there. And the third word that Chris Brogan is having for this year is package, and I need that too. For the record, I like Chris Brogan's down-to-earth and laid-back style, his personal way of responding to email, and I will continue to be myself but also in a more business-like way, in order to get paid for the services I'm offering. Givers gain. I've done that for a long time. And that's a BNI, Dr. Ivan Meisner coined that term. But it could also turn into giver's pain, and so people who picked your brain. And I will include that, an experience I had there, and giving out advice for free for a long time. And then I had asked a question there to the official show, and they all answered my question there in a great way. So I've got an aha moment and learned from that experience. And Chris Brogan's partner, Rob, of Owner Media, his words are remove, build, and celebrate. So get rid of the clutter, focus on important things, and then build something, and then celebrate your victories. So I think that's great words also. So I will also include Jean Moroney's post here, thinking directions on the roles of thinking, observing, and learning, and gaining knowledge. And with that, I say, have a prosperous new year, and talk to you soon again.